Harry with the car switch. Just left Tivoli eating Aki and Saltfish. Where I'm from, it get dark quick. I know the got a package and sending like Ochoa Brothers. Don't matter what y'all sound like Charlie, we cartel. I had visions of a mansion, but was stuck in a small cell. I'm fortunate to say I know y'all well. Nah, you signed me. My name Styles, we did Beloved with no problem. Film Wu-Tang and Stapleton, Ghostface co-sign. Tony Stark, Pablo, Esco, Panero. In a room full of weirdos plotting to rob him like De Niro. I'm not no hero.
Welcome to the Mecca, home of the homeboy, home of the homegirl, home of the Mike Checker. Welcome to the Mecca, home of the king and queen, home of the gods and home of the fly sectors. Welcome to the Mecca, the city never sleeps and the shit is like a movie, but niggas is directors. Welcome to the Mecca, New York City, where rappers invented. You love it if you was in it.
Where I'm from, the liquor store was next door to the church. And couldn't use the pizza shop bathroom with no purchase. Everybody was hurting, nobody was working. Sheets in the windows, couldn't afford curtains. Bum dude cut my face, just one of my burdens. Took my own stitches out, no insurance and no surgeon. Now I take private jets on excursions. Now I got a Birkin, now I got a daughter. She a whole person, she the whole purpose. Now I be trying to write my rhymes with no curses. 10 years from now, don't wanna on the web searching. See a mom half naked on the stage twerking. Nope, the views ain't worth it. I'm prepping for the day she asks, Mommy, why they say you shot a person? Remy ain't perfect, but if you ain't from the streets, my life could be a little hard to interpret. Take the top layer off, right below the surface. I'm so New York, just a 40-year-old version.
Ghost, I'm a god to your god, so what's the king to me? When I made it off of poverty bars, I was selling dope. When you had monopoly cards, I was dirt poor. Now you see the property large, new sweatsuit, fat knock, lock in the palm. Took a yacht from the Bahamas, docked in the ponds. I'm from New York, new thoughts, burn like Newports. I don't fuck with rap dudes, a lot of them too soft. Trying to get me a mall or smoking the food court. Dog food in a new Porsche with two pretty bitches that'll shoot at you soon as you snooze off. Nah, dog, I'm legit now. Forest Green 6 with the EMG kit when I skip down. Fuck a foreign car in the Audemars. I'm trying to get it like I'm Randolph and Mortimer. Dude, yeah, that shit in your Dropbox cute, but you pussy, you should put it on mute. Nigga, welcome to the Mecca, home of the homeboy, home of the homegirl, home of the Mike Checker. Welcome to the Mecca, home of the king and queen, home of the gods and home of the fly sectors. Welcome to the Mecca, the city never sleeps and the shit is like a movie, but niggas is directors. Welcome to the Mecca, New York City, where rappers invented. You love it if you was in it.
Yo, Wizard of Bars, I push spars, do seminars, recoup and invest earnings, back to Panama, against this memoir, pinky ring, no chain, used to sit in Cristal baths, watch Soul Train, draw my enemies, I shoot up your embassy, stocks go off your energy, foes the remedy, a sinister grin while embracing my pen, a shark between sharp walls, never scraping my fins, this is the moment, this CDC verse stopped the COVID, been in big dice games, never hesitating to roll it, I was taught to just shoot that shit, never to show it, strangle a witness, slit the throat of a culprit, oats or black shit, toast, holy ghost or blacksmith, no niggas that'll cremate you, smoke your ashes, two pulls and pass it, then ask a nigga how do we taste, fantastic.
Welcome to the Mecca, home of the homeboy, home of the homegirl, home of the Mike Checker. Welcome to the Mecca, home of the king and queen, home of the gods and home of the fly sectors. Welcome to the Mecca, the city never sleeps and the shit is like a movie, but niggas is directors. Welcome to the Mecca, New York City, where rappers invented. You love it if you was in it.
Rodimus Prime, Nas, Davies, we in the Mecca. Hey yo, Remy, Styles P, Ghostface, Beat Miners, Mr. War Evil D.
Yes, sir! Live and loud in the dungeon of the lunch. How'd you like that one, dear? Oh boy, it can go louder. Okay, I'll turn it up. Hey, howdy doody. How's everybody doing? Dustin out there. Snoop Lunchy Lunch. Man, was that hitting hard? It do be hitting hard there. I've just hooked up my Amazon subwoofer here. I'll give you a little tour of the basement here. This is where my studio is. I just hooked up. I don't know if you guys ever seen one of these, but man, this is real cool. I had it upstairs, but there's my Amazon subwoofer over there. And I've got two of these things right here. I got one over on the other side of my rack, my racking of all my supplies. And I got two of these paired up with that subwoofer over there. And it hits hard, man. You get some. I don't know what that was. I think that was Wu-Tang Clan. I actually just asked. I actually just said, Alexa, play gangster rap, and that's what came up. Sound like East Coast rap? I only do East Coast rap. I gotta represent, yo. Yeah, my wife's working upstairs in my old office, my old workstation. She's taking it over, so I guess this downstairs here is my new lair. How you doing, Rob and Dustin? Sounded like Ghostface. I think that's his name. Oh, is it Ghostface? I got to be honest. I don't know much about. I don't know a lot of rap at all. I do quite a bit about music. I mean, I like rap. I don't hate it. Just it's not my preference when I'm turning on the radio. Been listening to a lot of Eddie Van Halen. If I'm gonna get copyrighted, we should do some Eddie Van Halen. I couldn't bring myself to listen to Beat It, because I know you're right, that is Eddie Van Halen on it, on Beat It. I like that. I really like that solo in Girl, You Really Got Me. The old Kink song. Rip in peace, Eddie Van Halen. I still can't believe he's gone, man. So young. I know he battled with cancer for years. My wife was telling me she read an article saying that he had tongue cancer, and then he had throat cancer, and then he had lung cancer. And he thinks he got the tongue cancer from putting the metal picks in his mouth. I don't know how true that is, but my wife read it somewhere. She's not someone to make up a lie like that. Someone else could have made it up. Well, anyways, we got this 2013 certified. Let me get my stuff balanced here. 2013 certified here. $8 a spot. Yeah, that's true. That's wild. I mean, I remember he had been battling with cancer for a while. I thought he had pancreas cancer, but I didn't really look into all the news and everything. Been too occupied watching the Yankees become my favorite team in the league, and trying to poo-poo those Houston Astros out of the playoffs. It looks like Oakland just couldn't stand up to the test. All right, let's go. I'll put out a tweet. We're here. We're live and loud in the lunchroom. Hope all is well, everybody. I've got a break going tonight. If you want to get in on some Bowman Chrome, I'm sure you guys already know. I got some on eBay. I saw a couple bids come across. Thanks, guys. Everybody was bidding. Thank you. That may be the end of their run. This may be the end of their run. Are you thinking Houston? Or are you thinking Yankees or Oakland? What do you mean? You're probably talking Houston. No, say what you want about Houston. You know, yeah, they got caught cheating, and I read some of your guys' debate about it. Houston's amazing, and I can't believe they're doing all this without Verlander too, man. They don't even have the ace in the hole. And they don't have Garrett. I mean, they're still missing Garrett Cole last night. I mean, the one thing about Houston is their defense is amazing. All those people on the field Yeah, it'll only take you so far. You guys have Houston, I mean, Altuve, Correa, Bregman, and Bradley. These guys are amazing, man. They make the highlight reel almost every week. They're always pulling off these ridiculous plays. And they got a synergy, and you can tell when you're playing against them. You can't hit a grounder. They're going to get it. They are extremely. Oh yeah, without a doubt. I would say it's up there, one of the best defenses, and they've had that for years. They got a, they're like the little leaguers. They're like the Bad News Bears. Time to pop some bottles. Hey, Weston. Weston's going to come in with his Atlanta route. I don't know if Acuna's up to the battle, though. Is Acuna going to be able to take on the Dodgers? Acuna he's got a bruised butt. He got whacked in the butt the other day. So his butt is pounding. But you got Houston has that trash can or not trash can. Houston has an amazing defense, and they're all pretty dang good hitters, with or without the trash cans. I don't know. And like you said, everybody cheats. There's no denying it. Dodger killer, as I call him. The Dodger killer. You know what? There's nothing more that I want to see than. I don't hate the Dodgers, but the Dodgers seem like the team that just. They're like the Patriots. I feel like the Patriots of baseball almost. Every year they're like always gonna be in it. They just have a great organization there. There's no denying it. I want Braves Yankees. That'd be fun. Let's see. That would be fun. That's something nobody's calling. Nobody's saying Braves Yankees at all. Everybody's on the Tampa Bay LA train still. Although I do think the Yankees have an advantage tonight. They got Cole on the mound, and Glasnow's coming back. Now Glasnow is the Yankees' kryptonite without a doubt. The Yankees have not been able to hit off him all year, but he's only coming off a 2 days rest. Dave made a good point in chat earlier. Yeah, 3 true budding dynasties. Well, the Yankees got to get a series going. I mean, they can't even get to the big show. I don't know. I don't know if I would call the Yankees a dynasty right now. Maybe. I would definitely call the Astros a dynasty. I'd call the Dodgers a dynasty. Yeah, that is legit. I think it's funny what they're doing with Dusty Baker. And God bless, the baseball gods. God bless Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker's amazing, one of the nice guys. And it felt like, am I clipping? Does everything sound good on my audio? Because I've got red notes coming all over my audio output. Does my voice sound okay? Sounds fine to you? Okay, good, thanks. I wasn't talking to you. Anyways, Dusty Baker. I'll put my little thing. Dusty Baker. Everybody loves Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker is like, who is he? He's like somebody that everybody likes. He's like, I mean, he obviously knows baseball. He knows the sport. But it felt like when they got caught cheating, they sort of just slid Dusty Baker in there like the good old boy. He's going to come out, give you 2 thumbs up, give you the smile and the wink. And now Dusty's there. I watched the thing on ESPN about how he's brought so many teams to so many playoffs and all this. And you gotta kind of bite your tongue. He did not build this Astros dynasty. He just he was in the right place at the right time, essentially. He got slid into a pretty cush job. He knows how to manage it. Yeah, you're right. I'm not talking crap about him. I'm not talking crap about him. I love Dusty Baker. Everybody does. He's like what is he? He's like the Statue of Liberty. Why can't everybody loves the Statue of Liberty? He's Dusty Baker. He's the godfather of baseball. I mean, he's been around forever. Not talking crap. I don't think I'm talking crap, but I gotta admit, you gotta call an egg an egg. They were on the way. They were doing championships before he showed up. He didn't turn the team around. He got slid into a good spot, which is actually it probably works well with him. I mean, he is a people person. Yeah, yeah. Non-controversial. There you go, Mako. Hey, there's now this guy. Now, if Mako Mark is saying that, it's got to be true. Well, hey, Mark. Top of the morning to you. Mark's the baseball guru in the chat. I agree with you though. He couldn't accept the job fast enough, knowing the team he would inherit. Yeah, right. Maybe this is my criticism towards ESPN is they're making him out to be some kind of he's great and he deserves all the credit he gets. But they're making him out like he brought the Astros out of the dirt and brought them into the championship light. Astros were going there with or without Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker, without a doubt, cooled the heads and everybody. He's just sort of standing there winking, giving you the smile. But he's a 300-year-old baseball genius. There you go. And I don't have a bad thing to say about him. I love it. Baseball's great. I like the ins and outs of it, the intricacies. I like the drama. I do like the stuff. And the whole cheating thing, just to put my mark on it. I'll make my jokes about the garbage cans, but in the end of the day, all the teams are trying to do it. Just some teams were better at it than the others. It's just like the juicing thing. Some people were juicing, some people weren't. The people that were juicing and juicing better were doing better. Same thing with this the cheating thing. If the teams weren't doing it, they were thinking of it or trying it, or they had it on their palate, or they just didn't get caught. There's no doubt in my mind there's cheating everywhere in all professional sports. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. It's not to say that it's right, but come on, man. He kept the team together and helped them through the adversities, but talent-wise, they were going to win eventually anyways, yeah. Let me take a look. I just saw a spot come over. Thanks who bought a spot. Let me get it going here. Let me stop talking about nonsense and let's do this. Hey, Weston, thank you. I just got your order over. We've got on this football 11 left until we fill 11 spots. So let me go ahead and I'll put the checklist up. I'll get the thing together. 11 spots to go. I'll try to tweet it. And then I want to email the folks that aren't here so they get a chance to get here. Just give me just a couple seconds here. No, it looks like I already got the list started, so we don't got far to go. Even have everybody's address going, so I know we were trying to work this on Monday, I think it was, or Tuesday. Whitey Ford passed today? No kidding. What the heck is going on? Did he have the Rona? Whitey Ford, rip in peace, man. Edward Charles, the old Yankee pitcher. Holy, no sugar shack. Whitey Ford, nicknamed the chairman of the board, was an American professional baseball pitcher who played his entire 16 Major League Baseball career with the New York Yankees. The team retired his uniform number 16 in his honor on Saturday, August 3rd, 1974. Wow, just passed away. 6-time World Series champion. I remember he was a pitcher. I gotta admit, I don't know. Yeah. Wow, the legends. Yeah, who else passed? Lou Brock passed too, right? Lou Brock. Well, the pitchers, that's a trifecta of pitchers right there. Seaver, Gibson, and Whitey. Who confounded batters, dies at 91. Well, he's 91. I'm sure they'll be do some kind of a memorial for him tonight at the game. I gotta think. The chairman of the board for stylish pitching and big game brilliance on the ball clubs that dominated baseball in the 50s and 60s. If 2020 ever slows down, I'm going to get off and walk. Wow. Man, what a year. Good gravy. Whitey Ford, rip in peace, man. That's sad. I mean, I don't know what his situation was before. He was 91, so he wasn't exactly a spring chicken, but rip in peace. Definitely a huge contributor to baseball. And to the Yankees. Oops. Which I am sometimes a fan and sometimes I'm not. I'm not. Today I am a fan. Yesterday I was not. I only like them when they win. I think that's fair. Isn't that how all fans are? What a great team when they win, but man, they lose. I'm not a fan. Yeah, I finally accepted the Minnesota Twins not going to the World Series. But good Lord, I wasn't ready to accept the Houston Astros going. That one kind of hit me a little harder. Never expected that. I didn't think the Astros were never even in my mind to make it. It's kind of like Boston. I never thought Boston was, and they never did. You would think with all that controversy that they would have been riled up. Maybe that's Dusty Baker's style. Maybe that's exactly why they put him there. All right. Well, we got 11 more till we break on this. Weston, you're here in chat, so I'm not going to. Not going to email you. Thanks for grabbing a spot, man. Good luck. I hope I get some fire out of this. I know it's older, but we should be. There should be some still relevant cards in this. Victor grabbed a couple. All right, let me double check that. So yeah, 11 spots to go. Try to get this one off. Only 11 spots. Let me try giving a tweet out on this. I don't know. I still have a case of this stuff. I'm looking at, well, this will be the other half of it. I still got 4 more boxes of this stuff. This doesn't seem to move very well. People aren't very interested in it. I was thinking about getting some football cards to break on eBay. Maybe that'll help get some football folks in here. Yeah, I have a box of Mosaic, but it's so, I mean, I had it up on the line for a week or two, Weston. I have it sitting over here. But it doesn't seem to I couldn't get anybody to go at it. I had it up here for about 2 weeks on the website. I didn't get any bites at all, so I might have to find a different alternative for it. Try to get some traction on it. I really like the looks of the baseball. The baseball. J Unit, how you doing, man? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, J Unit, I agree. I really like the mosaic in the Chronicles. I like the baseball mosaic. I got a feeling Panini's going to bring that out. That's going to be. I almost feel like Chronicles sometimes is they're trying new things with the cards. They got the ones they always do. I'm surprised they don't do like a Spectra baseball or the Phoenix baseball. I know they do it for football. I got a feeling Mosaic's going to come around. They do the Prism baseball, and Prism baseball doesn't really take off. Every year it kind of falls flat. I got a feeling they're going to... I don't think they'll get rid of Prism baseball because Prism basketball is so big, but I got a feeling they might try to move it forward and do a Mosaic baseball, like a premier one. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows what they're thinking. It's the Mutt box. It's the Mutt. Yeah. I do have more of the Chronicles. Actually, I got to list it. I'm going to be breaking some on Wednesday of next week, along with some gold label. J Unit, I know you like the gold label. You have the only card I've ever pulled that had a piece of gold in it. And it's just a shame that picture is kind of a dog turd. J Unit, the first time I ever broke gold label was last year, and J Unit bought the Seattle Mariners. I pulled him a Yusei Kikuchi gold piece of gold, actual gold card. The gold label. So next. Yeah, that's what. And I said that when I pulled it. I go, well, you know what? If this guy ends up sucking, just rip that gold out and take it down to the pawn shop and get your money. The price of gold don't go down, so that card holds value. I think anything with any of those cards with gold are not gonna. Obviously, the better players are gonna be worth more, but. That's so true. That's a good point, J Unit. I didn't even think of that. We got to think in gold terms. What's the price of bullion right now? If anything, price of gold keeps going up. Usually when the economy tanks or goes up or down, the price of gold goes the other way. I used to hang out at this bar or at an apartment here. We had an apartment here when we first moved up here to Rochester. I used to hang out at this bar that was at the end of my street. And there was a guy that came in there, and he was a brilliant scientist. He still works here. I've seen him recently. He works downtown at the University of Rochester at our Genesis lab. And all they do is they're doing like research for fusion reactors. It's really rocket science, basically. It's straight up whatever you want to call it, the high-end math, high-end science research lab. They're bouncing lasers off of mirrors down there all the time and checking for reactions and stuff, some kind of fusion. And this guy, a brilliant guy, all he would used to tell you, though, is he'd hold up a dollar bill and say, "That is worthless." That is worthless. He goes, "We only think it's worth something because we're trained that way." He goes, "You want to see worth?" And he'd pull out a gold coin or a silver coin. He goes, "The gold coin, the gold has had its value for thousands of years." And he'd go into a rant for hours about gold. So every time I think about people hoarding gold, I think of this guy. So I'm thinking if you go to his house, it's kind of like a dragon's lair, I'm sure. He's probably sitting there in a throne, and he's got like piles of gold all around him. And you go out back, and he's probably got barrels of crude oil out there or something. I don't know. And the nugget looks kind of like a chicken, so holds coolness there. The nugget looks like chicken. A chicken nugget. The chicken nugget, gold nugget. All right, well, we got this throwback football, 2013 certified. 2013 certified. $8 for a random team, 32 teams. Nice throwback. There's going to be 100 cards. That's funny. There's going to be 100 cards, 5 cards per pack. There's going to be 8 hits. There's going to be 4 hits per box. It's pretty good for $8. Not bad. It's not stellar. It is, well, I mean, it was stellar in 2013. Now, there's going to be a lot of players that are retired, but there's a chance of getting some really, really good product out of this of current players. I think DeAndre Hopkins has his rookie card in here. We got a sweet Tannehill out of here. I mean, we could get something huge like a not a Brett Favre, but an Aaron Rodgers auto or something like that. I gotta pay attention. My distributor has been mailing me back and forth. Well, if this doesn't get any traction, I mean, I could move on. I really want to get this going. We could try something else. If you guys want to do baseball, I could do a cheaper baseball. I was thinking, this is a mixer I was thinking of doing. It's kind of all over the map. But I could probably get that down to a decent break price. And there's a lot of good cards that could come out of this. I'm thinking I might set this up as a mixer. Let me put that up on the site. I think that's going to be that's a great little mixer there. So you're going to get 3 autos, 2 autos, 2 autos. Shed some light on it so it looks a little better. So 3, 5, 7 autographs. And I think I can get that down. Let me see here. Well, I can get that rate to $20. That's not a bad mixer for $20. Grab a picture of it. I'm going to throw that up on the site like that. I think that's a fun $20 mixer. So what's everybody up to today? What do we got going on? I went and did a nice pickup for my wife. She now shops on Walmart.com, and all we got to do is go over to Wally World and just we pull into a spot, and they just throw the groceries right in the back of her van. I have now become the Wally World fetcher. Pretty cool. I pretty cool. You know, I do miss going into stores sometimes, but I'm not a big fan of going into Walmart unless I'm looking for listen, toys or cards. So it's kind of nice to be able to just pull up and have it put right in the back, but it makes you wonder where this world's going. If that's going to be the future of all shopping, you do the shopping online, you pull up to the establishment, and then the goons come out and throw it in the back of your. Wow. Looks like Nancy Pelosi is dropping a bombshell. Jeez. House Speaker Pelosi introduced a bill Friday that would create a commission on president capacity to allow Congress to intervene under the 25th Amendment, which can be invoked if the president becomes physically incapable of fulfilling their role. What a troll. All right. Well, if you don't want to get into the football, well, there's baseball going on tonight. Got baseball. I got 4 boxes of 2020 Bowman Chrome on eBay. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Probably going to go cheap. I don't have a lot of people that eBay with me that much anymore, so I'm sure the prices are going to be nice and low. Might be able to get some good deals on some teams. I'm going to be doing some more and more Chrome. I'm going to try to build my eBay presence back up. I'm going to be listing a Chronicles break for next Wednesday along with a gold label break from a week next week. Gold label. I think so. I think the gold label. I'm still waiting for the distributor. He said he was going to work out a deal with me. It's inconstitutional. The Constitution says that only the VP and majority of the cabinet can remove the president. Yeah, right? I just read it. I read it for 5 seconds, and she's a crazy lady, Pelosi. I mean, all those politicians are crazy in their own sense, but you're waiting. It's like you're waiting for this, and there's still more bombshells are going to be dropping. They're going to be dropping all kinds of. In the next 4 weeks, 3 weeks, there's going to be all kinds of pandemonium. It's publicity stunt. Exactly, Mark. You just nailed it. You just nailed the head right on the pin. You hit the nail right on the head. That's how you say it dyslexically. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna give this a couple more minutes. I'm gonna probably go till about 1:30. It looks like no one's really interested at the moment. Right at the moment. Yeah, you should. I am. I know it every day, Jay. When I look in that mirror, it backs up your thought. Having a face for radio, you end up this way. But yeah, publicity's Pelosi. I don't know. I can go on and on in politics. My whole neighborhood has turned into a political theater. It's pretty wild what's going on in my neighborhood. We have like one Biden supporter. Actually, there's probably two. One of them doesn't. But it's turned into, my street is turned into like the what do you call those things that you put out in your yard? The election boards. I don't know the actual name of them. They're not flags, but our whole road has a bunch of all the people running for Congress. And the streets sort of, people are going a little nuts with it. There's one guy that's really going nuts with it. He's got every single banner out there for every candidate for the Republicans. And it's hard to walk up and down the street without talking politics anymore because that's what the whole neighborhood's doing. There's all these toxic, because some of the people are putting Trump signs out and their Trump signs are missing. And I'm like, well, did you get a video? Yeah, I got a video, but you can't see anything. The cops won't do nothing. Da, 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 da. Nothing's been dangerously done, though. I'm reserving myself. I'm a Trump supporter, but I don't flaunt it. I won't put a Trump sign up. I'm going to hold back on that. I do have some of the local politicians that I do like. I have their flags up, or whatever you want to call it, their poster up in my yard. I think when it comes down to elections and stuff like that, the presidential election is important, but it's not as important as your local electorates, or whatever you want to call it. Your local body of government that's where you're going to, as a citizen, you're going to feel the biggest impact. If you're voting into some freaking dinkeldork to take care of your roads are going to be shot. You got to make sure those local elections are watched. You got to check those out. That, I think, as a citizen, is the most important part of voting. Is your local, your town or your county or whatever it may be that runs your area. You wanna go press the flesh with that guy. Look him in the eye, see how dirty his nails are. Because those are the people that will directly impact you, which they have directly impacted. They have recently reassessed. They're running on the platform saying they haven't raised the taxes in this town in like, I don't know, 15, 20 years. But they reassess our property values every year. And we've been paying more taxes every year. But they can say they didn't directly raise taxes because they just raised the assessment on our houses, which indirectly raises the taxes. It's a skirt around. It's a way to raise taxes without raising taxes. Hey, Mark, you know what? There's actually a law on that. There is a law. And yeah, booby trap the next sign. But the thief got injured. Yeah, you can't injure anybody for stealing something. It's asinine. I don't agree with it at all, but that's how the law system works. The legal system works. He might get sued. I don't know. He might not, but it depends on the eye of the court. The judge is going to make that decision. There's a law. You can't booby trap. Booby traps are definitely illegal. So like you can't. It's illegal. Because there's you're walking the line of intentional harm. And then there's another thing that they have too. They're like you can't rig up your front door to have a gun pointing at it. Say you're gone, and if someone opened the door, a gun would shoot somebody because they're not allowed to be in there. They're not supposed to be they're actually breaking and entering. You can't do that because one of the biggest defenses come up because if there was a fire or some kind of safety issue, the authorities would have to come in to the house at a quick pace, and they should never be in any kind of danger. And I can get behind that. That makes sense. But at the same time, it's your house, your property. You lined the sign with razor blades. Now I have seen videos, but that's razor blades. Yeah, they can definitely do damage. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I know I wouldn't do it. I think that's borderline. That's borderline. Because what if a kid came up and grabbed it? Because my kids play with the signs like they're mazes right now. I have seen people electrocute them. I've seen a couple of videos of electrical. Oh, here we go. Family installs electric fence to protect Trump signs.
How far will one family taking
install the camera?
Look at this thing. Put their Trump signs.
Well, we started out with a smaller one, then that people were actually crushing with the signs in it and stealing
People
the
still
signs.
taking them down.
fence.
If they even touched
Thieves. And in Michigan, it's Hillary Clinton.
There is definitely an issue.
in
This
Michigan,
is in
dog
2016.
pen, and
This isn't the current
4
one.
hours.
Check out what happens when a guy tries to steal a Trump sign from his neighbor's
Electrocuted
lawn.
when he's stealing booby trap Trump sign.
All right, so there's no sound, but you can see the guy running on the lawn, trying to steal a sign, gets buzzed. You get electrocuted when you touch the sign. The homeowner watched
You
it.
know, that's
Pick up
justice,
thief
though.
stealing
That
the
is, I
sign,
mean,
so he
that's swift
booby-trapped it
justice.
with electricity.
Don't be stealing stuff. Oh, this Trump sign with razor blades. Padlocks Trump sign. It is. It's pretty hysterical. This is all from former 9 shot after removing Trump campaign sign. Yeah, it's not right. I could see. I could definitely. If you're in a neighborhood with kids, it's definitely not something you want to do. But man, it is hilarious. Oh, man. Stuff people do. That's what's great about the ingenuity of, hey, Dave, how you doing? I'm trying to pop off this certified. Not having any luck with the go-go. We're laughing at people trying to steal Trump signs and getting electrocuted. Me and Mark here. I got another mixer. I think I might throw this up. I got these 3 boxes. I think I could get this at a decent price. Nothing's popping right now, Dave. We're kind of quiet. I'm just trying to put some time out. Talk about my eBay breaks. The certified kind of fell flat. I can't get anybody to bite on it. Well, I can't say that. We're just sort of, I think everybody that's bought on it, and I can't get any more people to buy on it. Hey, Jason Lynette. How you doing? How's the ukulele days going there, Lynette? Dave and Lynette popping into chat. Good to see you guys. I was thinking this one over here might be a good mixer, and I think I could get this down. I think I could do that for a random team, $20. I think I could get that at. I think that's a fair price. 30 spots at $20. And you get 3 autos, 2 autos, and 2 autos. So you're gonna have 7 autos, and you'll have another memorabilia. You could get. I think I'm gonna put that up on the site. I know people aren't a fan of stadium. Some folks are not a fan of Stadium Club, but the Chronicles and Bowman Chrome, that's kind of good variety there. Throw that up for $20. What's going on with Lynette and Dave? What do you guys got going on this Friday? You having a good one? Baseball, por favor. Oh, there's my distributor. Hold on a second. I gotta teaching now. Ah, well done. My kids are in school. They made it. I put them on the school bus this morning, and that was it. It's kind of awfully peaceful right now. I did my teaching job yesterday. Are you 100% remote, Lynette? Are you getting into the school at all with the kids? We do. I think I told you we do 2 days at school and 3 days at home. All remote, huh? Yeah, I was trying to bang off this certified, but I think I know all you guys have bought into it already. So thank you much. Just it seems like it's hit its head. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest. I have 4 more boxes of this stuff. sure what we'll do with it. Maybe I could put it into a mixer. Start breaking some football. The problem is football boxes are expensive. Yeah, we're starting a thing here at home here. I'm going to start reading to my kids every night. We want to start, which I'm poor about. I mean, I'll read some simple books to them, but I'm going to start reading some real novels to them. We're gonna start next week reading The Adventures of Tom Sawyer here. I love that. I love the Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn. I'm a big Mark Twain fan. No War and Peace. No War and Peace. It was the worst of times. It was the best of times. You guys missed out on the gangster rap earlier. So, rip in peace. Whitey Ford. Off to the big baseball field in the sky. All right, I'm going to put this one up. This picture I just took. I think that's a good $20 break. I think so. 3 of the current year's product. See if I can get it posted right now. Yeah, I hooked up my subwoofer. I don't know from Amazon. I had upstairs. I hooked it up down here in the basement. So I was trying to play some songs with bass in it. My wife is working right at the moment, or else I would blare it. She already yelled at me a couple times, so I'm gonna hold off. I'd give you a dose of the bass, but due to circumstances and the fact that I live with this wonderful lady, better not. Well, I'm gonna let this go for just a couple more minutes. I'm gonna hop off here probably around 2 o'clock. Doesn't look like it's gonna go today. Maybe I might try running a football break on eBay and see if we can get some football folks in, some new faces. I don't know. Do you guys want to try to do the USA baseball break? I got 2 hobby boxes of USA baseball. I had one of them sitting here. Stars and Stripes. I don't know if anybody's interested in that. Only 5 left until that fills. Two boxes of USA. There'll be 10 autos there. Everybody gets 2 letters, 13 spots, 2 letters of the alphabet. You get the last name. Well, I think I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. My neighbors just summoned me. It's kind of quiet right now. Not seeing any action on the site, but I did just put up a new mixer. Nice $20 one. One you see right here. Hey, it's OMG. How you doing, man? Happy Friday. Hey, man, great breaks last night. Good times. Trying to finish it off. Yeah, just seeing if I can get anything going here. Kind of a quiet Friday. Doesn't look like anything's biting right now. Well, we've got the certified down to 11 spots, but I don't think it's gonna go. I'm starting to fade out. My neighbor is buzzing me, wanting to go wander. He wants to go frolic. I've been on here an hour and I've sold one spot, $8, $8 a spot. So yeah, I don't think the lunchroom magic is here. USA stuff has 5 spots to go. USA has 5 left until it goes. It's $15 a spot. Everybody gets a random letter. I don't. Not sure. Not sure. It's Friday. People are doing stuff. I know we've been inundated with cardboard lately. Everybody's doing stuff. Thanks, OMG. Don't feel obligated to close anything out though. It's all good. Congrats on your Deca book though, man. That Christian Yelich is a sweet card. Yeah, we're doing them down. I only show 2 people, so I think it's just OMG and Lynette here in chat. So I'm not gonna force the issue. I understand it gets expensive. Just have to work on growing my audience. I thought maybe there might be a chance to get the football off. Trying to get on here at the lunch hour. I did it all last week, and after a while, I sit here and I start talking. There's only 1 or 2 people in here, and it gets a little claustrophobic, so to speak. I start talking and rambling, and then I realize that nobody's listening. Late tonight, yeah, I was kind of hoping that. I was kind of aiming towards that. I was thinking after the eBay break. I do have an eBay break of Bowman Chrome tonight. Maybe I'll keep the lunch light on here, and we'll see if we get some more stuff going after that. I was actually thinking about hopping on a little bit before too, but maybe a half an hour before it gets something going. So once that break is done, Bowman Chrome is done, we can move right into something different. Make it rain hits. I hope so. I hope we get some good Bowman Chrome hits here. Thanks, OMG. I know you got my back. I'm in a dirty email thing back and forth with my distributor. I'm trying to get gold label the day before so I can break it first thing Wednesday morning. Yeah, so I'm kind of focusing on that. I'm trying to get him the day before so I can break him, but he says it's not possible, ain't gonna happen. So I'm kind of like telling him the business. I mean, I've given him how much freaking business. I'm just a small fish, but all right, well, I'm gonna sign off. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Lynette. Thanks, OMG. Thanks, Mako Mark. Thanks, Dustin, Dave. Appreciate everybody stopping in and saying hello. Rob, Texas Breaks. You guys are awesome. Hopefully we'll see you tonight. Be well and smell well. Later.